Online businesses are absolutely everywhere right now. From full-on careers to little side hustles, there is something out there for everyone. But are these opportunities legit or are they scams? As somebody that started their own online business a year ago and also runs two online-based, technically, businesses as well, I am here to share my personal opinion on the current business boom. When the pandemic hit, it accelerated the shift into the online world so dramatically that it became a lifeline for many people doing things from e-commerce to coaching. It was a way for people to earn when most businesses got shut down and went bust. And people were discovering opportunities that just simply did not exist before, left, right, and centre. But with a big boom like this and with massive growth so quickly, obviously comes a lot of skepticism. So let's take a moment to kind of explore where the boom is coming from. So obviously, we all want to travel. There is very, very, very few people and very far between that don't want to travel, that are fine being cooped up in their little cities or their little towns or whatever, but most people want to travel. And an online business usually comes with accessibility. All that you need is Wi-Fi, all that you need is internet usually. So you can literally do it from anywhere in the world. And I feel like that draws a lot of people in. Also, most online businesses are scalable. So depending on how good you are at what you're doing, you're able to scale it a lot better and a lot faster than just a 9 to 5. And for the most part, online businesses, you run yourself, you're your own boss, and you can make up any results that you want as long as you put in the effort and the time. And number 3 is flexibility. Online businesses are usually really flexible, again, because you're your own boss, you create your own time, you create your own hours, you decide how much effort and time that you want to put in. So it's super flexible. You can make it work around your family, your children, maybe if you work in a 9 to 5 as well. It's super flexible, and I feel like that's probably the main thing that draws so many people in, is that you can create your own hours. But on all of those fancy, lovely things that you can see for online businesses, there are a lot of scams out there. And I wanted to point out the 3 most common things that you will see when you are looking at some sort of a scam or just like a shady business thing going on in general, because there is actually quite a lot of those out there and you need to be quite careful. Number 1 is the promise of overnight success. With any business that you are going to build that is going to be a legitimate business, there will not be overnight success. There will not be overnight success unless you have like a huge following and you decide to, I don't know, sell some kind of cosmetics or something, and all of your followers decide to buy them or whatever. But when you are going into a genuine online business and you are starting an online business from scratch, from base 0, you will not see overnight success unless you are like one in a trillion people that somehow get really lucky. For the most part, most online businesses, when you start them, take probably at least a year to build to a decent level of earning. And then number 2 and number 3 both go hand in hand, and that is really high upfront costs without clear value. So touching on this one is that it is completely fine to invest, and it's completely fine to invest a lot of money as long as you can see that there is a product behind the investment. That is really, really important, because again, number 3 is that you are needing to recruit people without a product. These 2 things are very clear telltale signs of pyramid schemes. And I say pyramid schemes because a lot of people don't even understand what a pyramid scheme is. But like the biggest telltale sign of a pyramid scheme is that there is no product attached to the business. So you will get recruited into this. You will have to pay usually quite a high upfront cost to join this business, but there won't be a physical product behind it. And this is very common in the digital marketing area where you are selling digital products. Some of these things are completely fine, legitimate, amazing. I know a lot of people that have had amazing success in selling digital products. That's fine. But there's also a margin of these businesses that don't actually have a product. They will just have, like a poster of what you could potentially be selling, but there's actually no product behind it. It's all kind of either AI generated or there's just genuinely nothing behind it, and you pay this money, you recruit people to pay the money as well, and then it just disappears. Like, it disappears, the pages go down, the accounts go down, everything goes down, and you are left having invested money into this thing that doesn't actually exist. So it's really, really, really important for you to do your research and make sure that when you are investing into something, you are gaining a physical product out of it. So like with our company that we work with, when you invest and you become an affiliate, you get an ID and you also get a physical product. So that's really important, that you are genuinely gaining something out of investing into the business. And this leads me really nicely into the next section that I want to speak about, is how you can find the right fit for yourself. Not all businesses, online businesses, are created equal, and I want to help you kind of be able to explore your options and know how to find the right fit for yourself. So number one is understanding your own values. You need to find out what values you hold and then look for a business that is aligned with those values. If you are, say, you're really into like holistic stuff and the natural kind of living, then look for businesses that promote those kinds of products, and that's the business that you want to be aligned with. Number two is research the model. Really understand what the business model that you are going to be working with is. What's their mission statement? What values do they hold? Are they ethical? That was really, really important for me when I was looking for a business model, which is predominantly why I joined the business that I am in, because they have a patented business model that is probably one of the most ethical business models out there and is completely human based. It is start small. If you can, join some sort of a trial program with the business, especially if it's a high ticket business where you're going to be investing money into. So for example, the business that I'm part of, we have a 2-week trial where you can join the community, join the learning platforms, you can explore what we have to offer, you can watch other people as they are, growing their businesses, you can join into the community, you can join into the community calls, you can really, really test the waters with the business for 2 weeks, completely risk-free. And at the end of the 2 weeks, if you decide that it's not for you, that's absolutely fine. You walk away without having left anything into the business. You walk away with everything, and you also actually walk away with the knowledge that we have to give to you. And if you do decide to stay in a business, that's absolutely fine. You just stay in the community. You then decide on how you are going to best be able to start your business and affiliate with us, and you get all the support and all of that kind of stuff afterwards. But it's really, really important for you to know exactly what you are going into, especially if you are going to be investing. And on the back of that, with number 4 is seek mentorship. Again, look for something that you can try out, and also look for mentorship, genuine mentorship, because a lot of, especially like high ticket communities, like high ticket businesses like the one that I am part of, there are multiple different communities that have very, very different approaches to the business, and you want to find the one that is going to fit you best. And within that community, you also want to find the mentor that is going to fit you best, because especially in a high ticket world, you work very closely with your mentors, with your uplines, So it's very important that you get along with them, that you share the same values, that you have very similar beliefs and all of that kind of stuff. So be very, very mindful before you starting the business to really explore the opportunity. Online business isn't just about the money, it's about the creativity, the freedom, the passions that come with it, and most importantly the connection. And I'm not saying that my journey was easy, it was definitely not, but I am on the way to building the life of my dreams through an online business, and so can you. So do your research, trust your instinct, and make an informed decision. If you enjoyed this video, then check out this one. YouTube seems to think that you will enjoy this most.